Good evening, Rahul, Jas, Guru, and other founding members of AIBTF. I'm sure many of my Northwest Sydney mates are also in the room today, and I'm disappointed that I'm not able to join you in person for this important occasion. I'm speaking to you from the Australian Consulate General in Chennai, where I'm currently posted as Trade and Investment Commissioner for Australia. COVID-19 has certainly disrupted businesses around the world, severely restricted the movement of people, and required lockdowns, which have significantly impacted economies in India and Australia. The recent geopolitical tensions have created some fault lines for supply chains for many nations, including Australia, but it's also emerging as a great opportunity for countries like India and Vietnam. There's never been a better time to promote the Make in India campaign, and we are excited by that as it creates opportunities for Australian minerals and everything else from Australia that supports increased manufacturing in India, particularly in high-tech gadgets, batteries, paints, and so on. There's another thing that's exciting the Team Australia here in India, and that's the recent signing of the comprehensive strategic partnership between Australia and India. The bilateral relationship is growing in strength and depth, well beyond those tired cliches of cricket, curry, and Commonwealth. The relationship is forging ahead, underpinned by common values, complementary and strategic and economic interests. There's never been a better time for an Australian diplomat to be here in India. Education is the backbone of the relationship, and India was the second largest source of overseas students in Australia, and pre-COVID, one of the fastest growing groups, accounting for 15% of international students in Australia and second only to China. COVID has dealt us a blow, to be sure, but as soon as we all come to grips with this terrible virus, Australia looks forward to welcoming back its international students with open arms. Some of the other strategic priorities we are working on are in the areas of premium food and beverage, focusing on the ever-expanding e-commerce channel and wine, agribusiness, particularly on grains and barley, mining and resources with a focus on critical minerals, infrastructure in the areas of transport, built environment, water, ports and logistics, advanced technology areas such as cyber, fintech and ITS, healthcare and new energy, and particularly in areas such as hydrogen and solar. We've developed detailed action plans for each of these areas to connect Australian businesses with opportunities in India. COVID-19 has taught us new ways to connect with businesses across Australia and India. I bet that 80% of the people in this room didn't have Zoom, Teams or WebEx on their phones before March 2020. We've adapted quickly, and this form of communication and connecting with people has become a way of life, and these tools are here to stay. Bilateral business chambers are another important mechanism for information sharing, increasing the business and cultural literacy across nations, and of course to connect businesses. The Australia-India Business Trade Foundation is a very important ally for us in Austrade as we continue our efforts to make Australian businesses more India literate and India ready. I'm quoting Mr. Peter Varghese, "There's no other market over the next 20 years that offers more opportunity to Australia." There's plenty for us to do in connecting businesses across Australia and India, and we look forward to working with AIBTF in achieving these goals. My best wishes to the team. Cheers, and I hope you all have a great evening.